nation! No donation, no salvation!
And remember, respect is everything.
Alright people, we are back. And it's been a while because I've been kind of reorganizing stuff in my room. For those who aren't aware, I have many other collections aside from my Lego Transformers, including model cars, a few model kits I threw together myself, as well as some other miscellaneous Lego creations that I haven't found a spot for, and a number of other things, collectibles, action figures, etc. But aside from that, not much else has changed in the Lego table, aside from a massive amount of space that we gained from moving things around. And yeah, so we were finally able to make some room. Today we're going to look at Soundwave, because why not? I've been listening to a lot of music lately, and you know what? I figured, let's take a look at our friend here. Our lovely cassette player friend, who has a lot more gray on him than I expected him to, but that's not my fault, that's just the way he's built, because of how he works. But yeah, I haven't been uploading lately because, you know, life and stuff and the usuals for most people. But yeah, there's Soundwave in his cassette player mode, and there's all that stuff in the back, but we're here to look at it from the front. Before we look at him, let's look at his minions. So we got, and they don't transform because they're too big to fit in Soundwave's cassette deck. So here's Frenzy and Rumble. Here's Ravage. Here, we'll put him right there. There's Ravage, who I'm having trouble getting a good view of his face. There's Ravage. Let's tilt the camera upward so that we can see things. I also haven't been uploading lately because I've been trying to catch up on a lot of animes that I haven't finished yet, as well as some other films and things that I just noticed one of his little things is missing. I need to go find it now. Okay, I found the missing piece. I knew something was rattling in that box, but I didn't think it was the little missile pods. Okay, so there's Ravage. Let's see, who's next? Here's Buzzsaw, who... You know, it's funny, everybody favors Laserbeak, but I kind of like Buzzsaw better, but that's probably because I love the color yellow too much. And here's Laserbeak, speaking of which. They don't transform because Soundwave's not big enough to give birth to them in his chest, so unfortunately, they're just little things. I did before I switched my scale, I made a big, massive Soundwave that was like the size of a leader class transformer back in the day. And eventually, when I finally got my style together of how I want them to look, I ended up having to redo a bunch of characters, so it is what it is. What else? So there's all his minions, and there's Frenzy and Rumble. I've already forgotten who's who because Hasbro can't make up their mind. So we don't need to look at them anymore. So let's get to transformation on Soundwave. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna start with the legs. Fold those down. I really should be getting this on camera. Alright. Fold that down. Alright, there's his legs done. Very traditional Soundwave transformation. Pull his arms out. I'll rotate him this way so we don't have that blackness in front. So his spikes line up. No reference to the character Spike. I still wish they would make a proper Transformers series that's G1 style that isn't garbage. I'm sorry, but I didn't like Siege or Earthrise that much. Well, actually, I like Siege. Earthrise just sucked. Kind of like the BFG edition of Doom 3, but we're not here to talk about that. He is getting really tall. Let's point the camera upward. No! That's not good. Let's push him back. And there's Soundwave looking all intense. And that background really isn't helping because he's starting to blend in. But yes, for his accessories, he comes with a blaster and his shoulder cannon. And no, it does not stay in alt mode because it would have been really clunky and wouldn't been easy to work around. There's a shoulder cannon, looking good, and then here's his rifle. A little different from the G1 version, but I've said this before, and I'll say it again. This is kind of my own universe of Transformers, so not everything is going to be G1. There's going to be influence from a lot of things. So there's his GAT that he can blast Autobots with and, you know, make him regret ever stepping into his hood. I'm not funny. But yeah, he's also one of the few Transformers I've built that actually has hands. Sadly, I couldn't find any blue fingers, but oh well. Such is life. And my lighting is... hopefully the lighting is better now. I've kind of increased the amount of space in my little work area where our Lego city is and stuff. So hopefully the lighting has improved. If not, well, then I failed. I don't have my Earthrise Soundwave to compare him to. He's in a box right now. So here's the red version, or RED. This lighting actually is not that much better, now that I think about it. I'm going to have to move the lamps back where they were originally. Oh well, it's something. And before we go, let's get him together with his minions. So there's Ravage, Ratbat. Where's Laserbeak and Buzzsaw? There they are. So there's Laserbeak, Buzzsaw. We'll just put them right there. And my personal favorites, Frenzy and Rumble. Because, I don't know, I just like these guys. I thought they were funny in G1. This elbow is really loose. This must be an old ball joint. I might... it's not that important. I doubt I'm going to fix it. But yeah, so, because of how concerned I was in terms of scale, I just decided to leave them as is. Here, get you out of here. So yeah, there's Soundwave and all his minions and their glorious nature and stuff. And no, Laserbeak cannot tab onto his elbow, sadly. I didn't think that through. Then again, he has no real way to do so, unless you like plug his face in. But such is life. Let's get him. We should probably compare him to another Transformer before we go. So away with you. Here's Slipstream, who is still one of my favorite flying characters, because probably my favorite Seeker, honestly. At least this one that I've made. I don't know why. I just think it's very, very cute looking. Then again, that's kind of the point of these. Well, some of them anyway. Depends on who they are. But, I don't know. I'm really happy with how Slipstream came out. And she has hands. But, yeah. So, that's fun. You can go away now. And, yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Oh yeah, I forgot to show this off. I'm adding this in after the video. I did build their pile drivers. Which are being difficult right now. Yeah, I did build their pile drivers. I just forgot to show it off in the video. Because I'm stupid. Yeah, so yeah, you gotta kind of squat him like this and then break his arms. But the pile drivers do work. Sort of. And yes, I made some for Rumble too. And I also had to make fake cassette tapes for them because they don't transform. Same with Rumble. And Ravage. Although I didn't do one for Buzzsaw or Laserbeak. Though, well, I guess we'll say this will double for Laserbeak. And then for Buzzsaw, I'll probably make it later. Alright. Well, we're done with that. Okay. Now the video's over. Slipstream! Yay! Okay, sorry.
Hallelujah! Another soul saved!